Hey guys, what is up? It is Lake here, coming at you with another video. Now today I'm going to be doing a video related to Call of Duty, and yesterday I asked if anyone wanted to know kind of how the internet works, but I decided to switch it up a little bit and change it to how multiplayer on video games work, because they're pretty similar. I mean, they're not too different. It still has to do with the same equipment, and same kind of general things. It's a little different based on the applications they use, but let's kind of get into it, and this is going to be a really high level of this whole process, okay? So basically in the internet you have a few things. You have obviously networking, you have servers, and then you have like clients, I guess you could say. Clients or users, whatever you want to call them. Basically the servers are the computers. The thing I love about servers, you'll see a lot of server stuff on my channel, is the equipment in servers are a lot more powerful than in regular desktop PCs. I mean, you can build a PC that's probably pretty powerful, but still some servers are like 10 grand new, you know. That's why I love eBay. You can get some older ones that are still like my R710 currently has 48 gigabytes of RAM and two quad core processors, and I got it for a really good deal, and it wasn't that much. So I mean, stuff like that, servers are like really ahead of the game, and I can show you more of this technical if you want a more technical episode on how this works. But basically, when someone's PS4 or console or even PC connects to the internet is basically a bunch of servers everywhere connected through wiring somehow. Your ISP basically connects to different other ISPs and different companies such as like Google and stuff, and they'll actually connect through, you know, actual lines in the ground or above. I don't really think they're above anymore, but you know, a lot in the ground. Obviously you hear about fiber connections nowadays, but basically probably about right now for most people you're using just a standard basically copper wire. If you know what like TV wire is, like the thing you like screw onto your like TV if you have like an antenna, or like a cable box, there's like the cable that goes in that's just a round cable. That's kind of where it's transferred through a coax. It's called a coax cable, but basically what happens is servers run the actual servers. That kind of sounds stupid, but servers run the applications that run the games. So if you think about CSGO, for instance, or Call of Duty, the server actually has that map. Obviously, there's a copy of the map loaded on your console or your PC, but on the server it actually specifies what map file to use. So it sends that to the consoles when you vote. That initiates the map on the consoles, and basically what happens is all the players are loaded into that actual server application. It handles things such as like last night's video where I told you like packets are sent and data is sent from your actual console through the internet to those servers, those game servers, and actually tells the server, the application on the server, who killed who first and that type of thing. So basically the internet is just a bunch of servers, and you've seen servers on my channel. They're really cool, you know, that I don't have anything close to what like Treyarch would have or anything like that. You know, I just have this little home lab type thing, but still it's pretty cool how they work. Basically the internet is just a bunch of computers connected through wires. I mean, you know, the type of internet cable, I can quick grab one here. The type of cable you use for actual like in your house for connecting things, if you use cable, you know, I know like phone uses Wi-Fi, but the Wi-Fi router has to be connected to your modem through this cable. Now I know there's built-in Wi-Fi routers to modems, and they're together, but still, if you don't have that, this cable right here, this is a short one. It's a patch cable. This is I think it's this is Cat 5e. So this cable can transfer 100 megabytes. I get that screwed up, megabytes and megabits. I even have a job working with this stuff, and I don't know the difference. I know, megabits and stuff, that's like data transfer, and megabytes is actual storage, but I don't know. Different people call it different things, but basically this cable transfers data in between different things, and this cable combined with coax cable and cables that they're running, such as fiber or whatever, connects the internet together. So basically, like I said, game servers are just run on computers. If you watch any video on how to create a server, it's just like an application. Just like if you were to turn on, I don't know, Google Chrome, it's an application like that. Usually it's in console, so you can type like commands in and stuff like that. What you think of like a hacker would do, even though that's, you see that and like most people are like, oh, is that like hacking or something? You're like, no, it's just running a server application or a server for a game. Now, so basically, to cap up, it's pretty simple. Your PS4 connects to the internet through your modem, which is connected to your internet service provider through wires in the ground or wherever. And then your internet service provider is connected to all the different internet service providers, then Google, and there's cables that run across the sea, and everything is connected through wires and basically named with something called IPs, and I'm sure you've heard of that. Just those random numbers. If you look up what's my IP, you can actually see the numbers. It's a set of a few numbers that actually identifies your own internet connection, and that's how it names things. IPs, that's how things are named. And there's MAC addresses, but that's something different a little bit. So it's pretty complicated, pretty hard to understand in some cases. But basically, all you need to know is your PS4, when you're playing your Black Ops 3 or your Infinite Warfare, but I'm joking, or MWR or whatever, what happens is your game you're connected to a server. Your PS4 is sending data back and forth to the server, and that data is how that happens with every single player, and then the server communicates back what happened. So you shot someone, those packets are sent from your PS4 to the server reads those, is like, oh, you shot that guy's dead now, sends back, you get your point. It's just basically your PS4 is connected to a computer in some random really loud and warm room, I guess you could say, and it's pretty cool. It's really hard to understand on a low level for me. I could sit here and talk for probably a good hour explaining how the internet works, and that would still be at a pretty high level, and not so much at the low technical details. So but basically, it's a really powerful computer running your games. So when you see things like servers are down, if you ever wonder what that actually means, physical computers are either broken, turned off, or they're not connecting to the internet for some reason. Something like a modem broke in the server room, or power went out, even though that's pretty preventable with backup batteries and generators. But basically, if you ever see the servers go down, like yesterday, YouTube was down for like 20-30 minutes, and that's probably because they had either a connection error or one of their servers or a bunch of their servers that was vital to parts of YouTube just crashed or shut down, or the power supplies blew up. I don't know, but things like that happen. It's just kind of how the internet rolls. But anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this, or you have any questions, let me know down below. Please rate, comment, subscribe. I know for you guys that know a lot more about the internet, this would be pretty high level, and there's a few things that are a little kind of really high level in this thing, and I'm not even able to get to it all, and it's been almost about 10 minutes, so I don't want to run it too long. Usually my videos aren't this long, so basically that's all you need to know. PS4 connects through the internet, through cabling, to a server in heck knows where, probably usually New York, Chicago, big cities, stuff like that. Connects to those places where those computers are stored, and yeah, that's how in an application like Google Chrome or any other application you'd run on your computer or program is running on those servers, and that's what kind of runs your whole game. So that's basically it. So thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe. I will see you next week, guys. Peace out.